Fit the beat.
Welcome to Doc Nash in the Diamond Heist. Today my co-host, my co-host is Austin Davis. Chilling with Davis today. And we was talking about some things today. One of the things we was talking about is Joe Budden's response to Doechii's comment on the Hot Ones interview she had with her DJ. First of all, before we talk about this, shout out to Doechii, TDE. Shout out to y'all. But we got our opinions about what you said about straight men being a red flag. But before we get into the topics, and we're gonna talk about that's gonna be the main topic because it's gonna branch off into many topics. Then we're gonna talk about sports a little bit, and then we're just gonna keep it moving. And yeah. So as we always started off, Austin, how was your day?
Man, my day's been good, bro. This just been chilling on this good Sunday, on the Lord's Day, as the old folks used to say.
Yeah.
Just been I try not to do too much on Sundays. I adopted that from old folks. Just relax on Sundays.
Today's Sunday?
Today is Sunday.
Man, I thought today was Monday.
Boy, you didn't clock in, my nigga.
I done clocked in. I done got my Monday out the way, y'all. Look. Look, man, I clocked in. I done checked the invoices, make sure that everything was everything. Bruh. I'm skipping Monday tomorrow.
You a solid nigga.
Oh, Jerry, I'm on my shit, y'all.
You a solid nigga. Oh my God. Hey.
Woo,
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's so funny.
That's how it's supposed to be. Nigga, hey, kids, remember this. As you get older, the days just merge together.
They just merge together.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday don't mean the goddamn thing when you're an adult, bro. Like, that shit just merges together.
Especially when you locked in like I am.
Yeah.
Man,
real shit.
When you locked in like I am, a lot of times, bro, I don't even go to sleep. I go to sleep at 8 o'clock, wake up at 12 and be up to about 10 in the morning, and then I go to sleep.
Swear to God.
And I'll be back there just doing some data migration, doing things of that nature, and just kind of just figuring out what music can I release, what I got ready, and kind of just categorizing things. But yeah, man, you gotta stay locked in. Shit, it's Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Yeah.
No wonder the basketball game suck.
Trash. Another thing for you sports bettors, nobody plays on Sundays. Just remember that. The bench players play on Sunday. If you never got that pattern down, just remember that.
Especially like the the early games in the day.
Oh yeah. So if you're going for the over and unders, just go for the bench players. They're probably gonna hit their overs.
Oh yeah.
Just remember that.
So yeah,
it's a game.
It's the weekend right there. Man, I'm doing all right myself. Just been chilling, working really hard. Ain't been working hard, but just working consistently. Just
been working smart.
Yeah, knocking this shit out, man. One day at a time, one task at a time, one small little piece of content at a time. Just making sure I secure my future. Yeah, man. Everything been alright, but yeah. Thank y'all for showing up. Today we're gonna talk about the big discussion in the media, which is straight men being a red flag. To Doechii. That's how she said it, you know. The question was, what are your red flags for dating? Doechii's gay. She's a lesbian from what I understand.
Yeah.
That's called a preference. That's not a red flag. That's not a deal breaker. So I guess a lot of us men is getting up in arms about what she said. I think when you showed the clip of Melissa Ford Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Grits and Eggs too.
Shout out to Grits and Eggs.
So that's her preference. That was her way of expressing her preference. That's what I was understanding from what Melissa Ford was saying. And that's fine. But you could just say, you could have said something referring to dating, not necessarily a specific group. You know what I mean? Because if you're not straight, why the fuck you hate straight men?
Yeah.
Your daddy was straight. Without him, you wouldn't be here making music, chasing false dreams and false hopes and shit, thinking you're doing something. That's all of us, not just you, Doechii. That's all of us.
Exactly.
So it's the same energy that carries into this conversation of black men and misogyny.
And a lot of things, I'll say this: a lot of times people need to use the words correctly, and words actually mean things, and that's how we got to the pause game. Cause I noticed like when people say pause a lot, people be like saying this, that, and the third, and they just be lazy in how they actually structure their sentence and how they express themselves. It was just like, you're being lazy in how you said this whole phrase. It's like
that ain't got nothing to do with what you said. Not to sound weird.
Yeah, it's like be specific on what you're saying. So for Doechii and anybody else, be very specific on what you're saying because it may come off a certain way. Now, granted, now you leaving it to the viewer to distinguish on what you were actually decipher what you were actually trying to say, and that shouldn't be left on the viewer to do. That should be left to you to do. Like say what you mean to say, mean what you're trying to say.
Yeah, say what you
mean.
Say what you mean. Simple as that. You didn't mean you hate straight men. You mean you were gay, and you meant that you got your heart broke thinking that you was in a straight relationship.
Exactly.
That's what you meant, and I understand that because that'll put trauma on anybody.
Exactly.
Especially women because y'all really self-identify with how your relationship is going, like, and that means something to you, and that's okay if it means something to you. But say it means something to you, and don't be fucking mad at everybody for not knowing how important that shit is to you.
Women are very social creatures, and I will say they are more social than men, and that will mess up your social status. But at the end of the day, just take that experience on the chin, because it is what it is.
And fuck that.
It is what it is.
Austin being politically correct. I'm gonna tell you this. I was mad as hell at you, Doechii, when you said it. Because I just became a fan. Look, I'm in the Instagram comments like, nah, y'all don't understand Doechii. Nah, they was like, nah, they was knocking your ass for being naked and shit like the other bitches. And I was like, no, Doechii different. She different. She ain't naked because she trying to have some sexual appeal. No, she naked because she trying to show you self-expression, and this is how she recorded her process when she at home. But fuck it. If red man is a straight flag, a naked ass woman is a red flag.
Yeah,
I say it. A naked ass woman. But
I'm not gonna lie, we don't need you to do that. Yeah, we don't want you to do that.
We don't need no activism for you.
Not you.
Not
Relax. You as the supreme talented artist that you are. We don't need that from you. We don't want that from you. We can't have that from you.
Now
at the end of the day.
You see why I don't like Jaylen Brown. Now you see why I think Jason Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown. Because it's that same energy. Like, do we really need to be talking about this type of controversy type of thing when you're trying to garner our love and our attention and get our validity, our validation to make you a valid person? Like, nigga, like, no matter what you did or say, you had to go through a straight man, and you had to bend to the will of Top Dog, or your dad, or the last relationship you had. You gotta let it go. You gotta live and let go. Sorry, you got your heart broken. We all go through it. You feel me? Like, but I ain't gonna be like, oh, red flag is straight women. I just said I was gay. That's what I said if I say some shit like that. Yeah. And so I'm gonna take it as that. You wanted to let everybody know that you like women. Yeah. That's it. That's where I'm going to take it as.
And whether you were playing or not, it was just like, why even make that statement? That's why I said words mean things.
Words mean things. So like, you got to mean what
I'm sorry. Every time you open your mouth, you need to be intentional with what you're trying to say. Structure your sentence correctly, because people will take that out of context all day, every day.
Yeah.
Even though, hey, sometimes it takes a wise spirit to see in between the lines of what you were trying to say. The masses won't. So, like, why even put yourself through that? So, that's my advice to you. I don't think you meant that, but it just came off across that like that. So, at the end of the day, just don't be lazy tongued. Don't be lazy tongued. Just say what you mean and mean what you say. Because that's all we have. It's communication at the end of the day.
But also, I want to, in the same sense, I'm going to say you are doing your job because you have aroused emotions, you have aroused suspicion, and people who don't know who you are, they definitely gonna check in now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of people.
They check in now.
Man, they was talking when you won that Grammy. Folks was in the comment section like, "Who the fuck is this?" I was like, "Nigga, where the fuck you been? You must don't like hip hop."
Don't like hip hop.
Simple as that. Like, where the fuck y'all been? Oh, it ain't Glorilla. Shout out to Glow, Memphis. It ain't this, that, and the third. It ain't Lotto. Like, nigga, do y'all like rap or not? Man, folks need to be on podcast saying they shit for real, bruh. We do not fuck with y'all like that. I'm sorry. We do not fuck with y'all like that. We don't fuck with none of half these companies. We gotta tolerate y'all. We don't fuck with y'all. Y'all the best thing going at this moment until somebody else come up with something good and grand. Or until one of us come up with something good and grand. But other than that, nigga, y'all ain't the end all be all, nigga. The fuck out of here.
Right.
Nigga, you think you the only powerful mind, genius mind, intelligent mind? Nigga, yeah, you are sadly mistaken. Nigga, my people, nigga, made fucking stoplights and shit, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you?
Man, stoplights.
Stoplights,
Gas
nigga.
man.
Gas mask, refrigerators from trucks so niggas can transport meat across the country and shit, nigga. Is you stupid? And we talking about niggas who didn't have a lot of shit.
Cellular networks.
Fuck is you talking about?
Call ID, nigga. What's like the doorknob?
What is we talking about?
Well, yeah,
y'all think bruh, y'all is not the end all be all,
y'all
bro.
better relax, man. We gave y'all.
Chill the fuck out.
We mastered whiskey, and we let you have it.
Ooh, say that one more time.
We mastered whiskey. We let you have it, bro. We mastered rock.
No, we didn't let you have it. You took it.
You took it. Well, we could have had it. We could have took it back.
Chill the fuck out. That's all I got to say. Just chill out. Relax. Relax.
And that didn't take it. I'm just talking about the world. I'm talking about the world. I ain't talking about like specific white people in no group like that. I'm talking about this is what we gave to the world.
I'm talking about history. They took it. They did take it.
They wouldn't be able to make whiskey in Japan without black people, man.
Come on, man.
Fried chicken.
Come on, man.
Quit playing, bro. That was ingenious.
It's a whole genre of Korean fried chicken. Like, nigga, like, stop playing.
Who taught you to put the egg wash on the chicken and then put that bitch with the batter?
Come on.
Then, who taught you how to season your flour? Who taught you?
Black folks like, oh, this shit ain't got no seasoning. Let's put some seasoning in the flour.
Too right.
Come on, we experienced that already.
You hear me? Yeezy taught you, nigga. That's who taught you.
20,000 times over we experienced that. That's how we knew how to do that shit. Cause it was like, oh, this don't taste good. Let's do this.
Yeah.
We was already in the space. And you can't come into a space 100 years later and think y'all are the dominant force. That's almost like a motherfucker having a thought that I had the same thought when I was like 5, and then you think you like the end all be all now, nigga. I've been on this shit.
Kids may be watching this. I want no.
I'm still talking my shit.
Okay. This is
I'm
the
a
Patreon.
This the Patreon. I'm gonna simmer down in
portion.
just like 5 seconds. I got shit on my mind that I'm just saying. That's all.
Get your shit off.
That's pretty much that's pretty much about it. But it's like y'all need to relax, bro.
Hold on. I don't feel like this bitch picking up my voice. Okay. I gotta be loud and shit.
That's all I'm gonna say. Just y'all relax. Truly relax, because y'all not really empowered like y'all think y'all are.
Who are you talking about?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Every corporation that think they have a
corporation.
Every corporation that think they have a foot on somebody's neck. No, not really, bro. y'all damn near halfway bankrupt. Truth be told, y'all don't have money. Y'all don't make enough revenue.
Y'all ain't got no Bitcoin.
Y'all ain't got no Bitcoin. Everybody's damn near half broke, including the corporations. So, relax. Treat people like they need to be treated. Treat the employees like they need to be treated, because we make y'all company, and it's a good relationship. Keep the relationship a good, solid marriage. That's what it needs to be, a good, solid marriage. And if you don't, it needs to be a good divorce. But just don't think your shit gonna be the same without us. That's all I got to say.
And he ain't talking about black people, he talking about consumers.
I'm talking about the world. Consumers. Facts.
So man, that was good, man. That's why you're here, man. Keep that fire going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause me, I ain't got nothing to talk about in politics wise. I just want y'all to understand that, you know, Donald Trump, he got the Twitter popping, and you know, if you gonna get wealthy, this is probably the time to position yourself too, because it's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of volatility in the markets, based off what he say, and based off, you know, the same contributing factors like, you know, inflation, CPI, interest rate hikes, stuff like that. But it all boils down to you just being in a position. If you can't do it, if you're not in position to capitalize, you ain't gonna be able to do shit to begin with. So make sure you go ahead and get your dry powder, find some extra money, extra 1,000 or 1,800, and go ahead and throw it in something, because just last week Ford stock was like $8. I looked at it last night right before the market opened. It was $9.73, and I was looking like, dang.
Yeah.
Had I just had an extra $800 ready to go, I could have slid in that position, got that little position rolling, got it going. And another thing I had to find out was, I ain't got to have 100 shares. Just start doing just 25 at a time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And also, just remember, y'all, that some of the reasons why people do things is so they can get the market down. Just remember that.
So they can get in position.
Exactly. It's such a simple play, but you don't be so emotional. Be like, oh my God, the world's ending. Like the market's going down. Like, nah, nigga, this is a thing for it. This is a rhyme and reason for it. Like, nigga, we need this market down so we can do this, that, and the third. So just make sure you are in position, like Kev said, and just make sure you got your stuff, and just put a little bit in at a time. Here and there, 25 here, 25 shares here, 25 shares there, and just slowly build it up. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna buy 2,000 shares all at one time. Nah, that's crazy as fuck. Just do little by little, and then you'll be in position already.
Yeah. So stay locked in.
Stay locked in.
So the Patreon is gonna be the uncut content. The website membership, that's where you do your uncut things. But Rumble, as far as Rumble, I definitely want to use Rumble. Get into that. So I'm gonna be uploading to YouTube. These are the platforms that I'm gonna be uploading my music to: Rumble, YouTube, SoundCloud, that old faithful, you know. And then, man, I'm gonna just upload some. I'm gonna upload the full project to Patreon. Full projects will be on Patreon. I would just only probably do 4 songs out of each project on YouTube until further notice. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it simple because I need people to start nurturing a desire to want to pay a nigga some money to listen to his music.
Thanks.
And me giving it out for free, I need you to be like, dang, I like these first 3-4 songs. I wonder what the rest of it sound like. And I need that $5, because this all is gonna be a little $5. You know, I'm gonna let you know though, as the projects go on, yeah, it's gonna go from $5, but if you can get in early, it'll always be $5 for you. You feel me? But if you get in late, then it's gonna be $25 to listen to the mixtape. You see what I'm saying? And I'm trying to just get it straight down to very small markets. I ain't trying to put it on Spotify. I'm not trying to use them shit. So that's a whole nother conversation we're gonna need to have about how they're using the technology model in a lot of these businesses in order to enact AI and all these things, so people can understand what they're giving up and all the pitfalls that comes with agreeing to these terms and services, bro. Like y'all really don't know what y'all be giving up just to have an account for this social media shit or for the Instagram. So you really give up a lot of your rights, including copyright and intellectual properties, and then you also give them rights to remix it and sell it to whoever they want to sell it to. So
be mindful,
man. You guys got to be on your P's and Q's. At least know about these things and just be aware. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of these things. So the podcast Diamond Heist, that's gonna be uploaded to Rumble and YouTube as well, and also the uncut episodes. When you get your membership, you're gonna get the unedited versions. You're gonna get the whole shebang, bloopers, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That cool thing. Also, you get behind the scenes footage of maybe like photo shoots, the podcast, just a little more deep dive into who I am. So that money is going to be used to pretty much buy the goal. The goal of the Patreon right now is to get some funds to fund more projects, buy more equipment. So let's say the biggest thing that I would like to use right now is a drone camera. They're about $1,000, $800 around there. So that's really my goal for my first Patreon kind of push, especially when I get all the content finalized as far as like what I like and what I want to use for this cover and the order of the songs. And also once I sit down and edit a lot of the videos, the music videos and things. Yeah. So I also got to do some personal things to, you know, make sure my confidence and my spirit is engaged too. So yes, yeah, sir. That's what I got going on with that. But yeah, man, we want to keep on talking, so we're gonna talk about some sports. So
what you got for us?
So right now, the main game on right now, the most entertaining game on is Milwaukee Bucks versus OKC.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Yep.
What them guys doing? Oh, it just started.
I can't believe it's Sunday.
Yeah, man. It is Sunday, full effect, bro.
I thought it was Monday.
It's about to be Monday in a couple hours. Who you got in this game? Who you got winning?
Who I got winning?
Right now it's 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
Don't tell me the score.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you the time then. First quarter, 8 minutes and 43 seconds left. Who you got winning?
OKC.
OKC. Okay. They're at home in Milwaukee. OKC.
Yeah.
Shout out to OKC. Shout out to SGA and them boys. I like that.
Cause Giannis, you got a lot to deal with.
And
remember, to deal with this on this team.
And remember, y'all, players get up for these type of games. Like even though, like I said, players don't play on the weekends, but these type of games, they gonna play. Like them star players gonna play. So
OKC and Dame Lillard still think he can do it by himself. Nigga.
I don't like the way they play together, honestly. They just don't play. They don't complement each other at all. Dame and Giannis, they don't complement each other to me.
And it's a culture barrier.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
and that's it. It's like Giannis trying to impose his winning spirit and his understanding and his shit that he got from where he from on you know what I'm saying, Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard look like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you.
Nigga, I'm from the Bay Area. I don't give a fuck.
You hear me? I'm from here to ball, nigga. I can go to a different team if you need me to, my nigga. Like I'd rather be rapping than play basketball. But you low key, you still an outsider, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you still. We like you and everything. You did your thing, but low key, you still an outsider.
You are one of the foreigners we do like, but. I don't know. You gotta do something.
You an outsider to the black community.
Yeah. You gotta. I don't know. You gotta.
Why you ain't show black people love, nigga?
Yeah.
Why you don't show black people love?
Yeah. Giannis, you gotta do a little bit more, bro.
Hey.
You gotta do a little bit more. Don't tell them what they told you when you got to the goddamn office and like, don't fuck with black folks.
And we know about
that shit.
We know about that secret conversation. I've been knowing about it for some years. We know about that secret conversation you had with your parents. and with the government when they got you in that office?
No, they say it all the time because we be looking like, damn, why they don't want to fuck with us? That's weird.
Damn, why they don't want to fuck with us? That's weird.
Hey. That's a game. That's prime time manipulation at its finest.
And then not only remember that. And then a lot of people that's not American really believe that Americans are gullible. We stupid. Not only that, and then they always think that everybody got a mushy heart.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck unless you pay.
And it's not about a regional or a continental thing. It's not about a continent thing. It's about a people thing. That's a people thing. Like, nigga, either you are a manipulative person or you're the person that gets manipulated. Simple as that. It's about a mind thing. It's about a spirit thing.
It's like
it's a discernment thing. Like, damn, this is a motherfucker trying to manipulate me on some bullshit. Let me try to flip the shit on him. Like, you gotta read in between the lines, y'all.
Yeah.
So remember that, and that goes across all aspects of life, all things.
So yeah, man. So as far as who gonna win this game, I definitely got OKC.
What you got SGA dropping tonight?
So a nice little 30 piece.
30 piece? I think that's fair.
A nice little 30.
I got him at
a lot of bodies in there.
I got him at 27. I give him 26, 27.
But I can see him with a nice 9, 8 or 9.
If he drop 40, he Jesus. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. All the folks in the paint, you got Brook Lopez, Giannis clogging up the paint, nigga. If you drop 40 in that, I don't know. I hate betting against like the Milwaukee Bucks because it's just like there's just so many tall people in the motherfucking paint, bro.
They can win in any form of fashion, but except aggressive scoring.
Exactly. But then when you watch the game, it's just like, damn, why y'all letting these niggas score on y'all like that?
Yeah, like they ain't got no defense or something. Like,
then it becomes weird. It's just like, okay,
we got defense, bro.
Fuck Giannis being 7 foot. Fuck Brook Lopez being that tall. It's just like, whatever. It's just like, all right, y'all niggas don't like playing defense.
Right.
At the end of the day.
And I feel like they ain't got enough people that can jump out the gym on that team. For Giannis to be on the team, you ain't got enough lobs. No. You ain't got enough options in the air. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be Giannis. Niggas supposed to be dunking.
They ain't got nobody with no bounce on that team, man.
They ain't got no bounce on the team.
Ooh. Whatever that. Ooh. Hey.
Because look at Golden State Warriors. They got somebody with some bounce.
Kuminga?
Nah, Jimmy Butler. They went and got Jimmy Butler. And then now everybody else is like, it's okay to have bounce. I ain't got to shoot the 3. I ain't got to do the pick and roll, the 2-man game with Steph to get my shit out.
Quick question: if you had Jimmy Butler, Dame, and Giannis on the team, they win the championship?
They win the championship.
Because
Jimmy Butler is way better than my boy Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
he's way better than Drew Holiday.
This is the thing. Like, y'all need a. See, this is where people get the game fucked up. Y'all need a superstar. If it's gonna be the big three, one of the big three got to do every fucking thing. Jimmy will be the nigga that do every fucking thing. He'll get the rebounds, assists. He'll play defense. Like, he ain't gonna be the main scorer.
He's a team player.
He's gonna push the team. He's the heart of the team.
And once he feel like the team ain't got his back no more, man.
Yeah.
Good luck getting them playing how he was.
He the nigga that cuss the superstar out, and the superstar be like, he right. And that's what you need on the team. The nigga that can cuss the superstar out and be like, and the superstar be like, he right though.
And Draymond know he ain't no one-hitter quitter. Draymond, you know he ain't no one-hitter quitter.
Hey, that's why Steph be like, he right.
Steph a one-hitter quitter. You feel me?
Hey, Draymond, why you punch that man like that?
That shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit was hilarious.
He deserved that shit.
It's hilarious.
I told you he deserved that shit.
I told you what he did though.
What'd he do?
I told you what he did. I'm like, what? Folks were like, why Draymond push him like that? I was like, I think he was talking shit to that man. And Draymond, he cashed his check, nigga.
Ain't it? Because he could have been talking about Draymond kids or something.
Oh God.
We didn't get that far in the story, but
Draymond like, nigga, I won 3 championships, 2 championships, bro. Leave me alone, bro.
Man, because anytime I got my ass whooped, you know what ended up happening? I deserved that shit. You feel me?
Real shit.
Deserved that shit.
Real shit.
Like, everybody know. You just got your ass whooped, like, And there wasn't no contest and you got your ass whooped, you deserved it.
I appreciate them ass whoopers from my mama because I was actually in the wrong. I was never not in the wrong. Like,
yeah, so
she didn't beat my ass for no reason because, like, she whooped my ass for a reason.
Like, he shouldn't have sunned your ass on camera.
Nah, you know what? I will say this. Fuck that nigga whoever recorded that shit and put that shit out because that was supposed to be in-house. Yeah, that was supposed to be an in-house type of thing. Like, and if y'all working in them type of environments where people like keep this in-house, that wasn't supposed to get out. That was supposed to be dealt with. After that punch, that was supposed to be the end of it all.
I'm gonna tell you why we don't know who did it because it was Steve Kerr camera. It was his phone. It was Steve Kerr. Hey, we got some things to talk about.
Hey,
it was Steve Kerr.
Hey, you know what? They know who did it because it's like, hey, Steve Kerr would be like, who was on top of that recording that bitch?
That was me.
That was me. That's my iPhone.
Steve Kerr wanted him off the tee so bad. He was like, I'm gonna record you knocking this nigga out and we gonna blame it on him.
I think it was, do you think it's because they didn't want to pay that nigga?
They didn't want to, they wanted to win it.
They already won the championship.
They didn't want to pay him.
They didn't want to pay him.
And they knew his weakness.
That's crazy.
They knew his weakness.
That's crazy.
Because that's what happened when you running off the mouth as a rookie.
You vulnerable, just bullshit.
You don't know the lay of the land yet. Even if you win a championship with the team, you don't know the lay of the land. You new to the league. You don't know the business of it yet.
Hey, remember this. Them Clay, Draymond, and Steph, they built the organization. And they made that organization go from an evaluation of something, $100 million to $1 billion organization, bro. You got to remember that. They one of the top 5 sports teams in the world because they're evaluated at $1 billion. So you don't think they got no type of pull? Nigga, they made that shit. They made Golden State a thing.
Yeah, they put them back on the map. You know what I mean?
Remember that.
4 times they put them on the map. And then they said, we got to move because these niggas, they keep shooting at each other.
Hey, remember, money talks, bro. Money talks.
Yep, but so, man, look. I appreciate y'all for coming and watching, man. That was a good little take right there. So yeah, that's who I got on that game. Definitely got OKC, and like I told you, we need to say this real quick.
What's up?
We're gonna get this on document, on camera.
Talk to him.
So probably like 3-4 weeks ago, me and Austin was talking about who was gonna win the NBA championship. Mm-hmm. I told him I got the Lakers coming out the West, and then I got Cavaliers coming out the East, but I got the Cavaliers winning the whole thing.
I'm still deciding who I want coming out the West.
You said Denver at first.
I said Denver. Okay, here it was. It was Denver, and my sleeper team in the West was the Clippers. Shout out to the Clippers.
And they suck.
That's my sleeper team. Nah, they actually kind of deep. They actually got a nice little bench.
Are they even in the play-ins? I don't even think they're gonna play.
I think they might be 5 or 6. The Clippers, they're a little sleeper team. Be careful with the Clippers. I'm gonna just say that. And yeah. And for the coming out the East, I got the Cavaliers. I actually like the Cavaliers simply because they got that DeAndre Hunter pickup, and I think that's a very underrated pickup that nobody wants to talk about. But like, that makes them a little different. DeAndre Hunter can guard all them niggas on the fucking Celtics team. So y'all better hit y'all threes, Celtics. Since y'all like shooting threes like Golden State, y'all better hit y'all threes.
And Celtics, you got your work cut out for you this year. Yeah, that's for a fact. You know what I mean?
And see the weakness in that. Y'all ain't got no real paint presence. Cleveland do. There you go, y'all weakness right there. Y'all better make them threes.
Okay, cool. Gotta make them threes. Alright, so we're gonna speak on some video games. The new Assassin's Creed is coming out. So if you go get that, you let us know how you like that shit, you know. So speaking of video games, it's on. Yeah, we rolling. So speaking of video games, I'm setting up a Twitch for Doc Nash and Grand Total Productions as well.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna buy my controller again. We're gonna play the video games that I like to play. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows, like we were saying. I told Austin I ain't never liked this shit.
Yeah, Kev said he did not fuck with that Assassin's Creed Shadow, or any Assassin's Creed for that matter. And I was kind of the same way, because honestly, when we got to the cubicle part of the game where you working for the company, I was like, this is so pointless, and this was a bad story. Whoever wrote that was some bad writing. Sorry, it was just blatantly bad writing.
It was uncalled for.
Very much so. Like, why do you think that's fun to be in a cubicle? I'm playing a video game, bro. I'm on my PS2, 3, 4, whatever.
I'm a kid.
I don't want to be in a cubicle, get up, go to the coffee stand.
I'm 13, bro.
Get this, go upstairs to the office, get this. I'm like, what?
It was like that?
Yeah, it was real stupid.
Oh, yeah, that's why I never turned it on again. I think I was playing the demo version. Thank God.
Trash. I ain't gonna lie. Assassin's Creed, y'all can hang this up. Assassin's Creed Shadows, y'all can hang this up. This is gonna be the last Assassin's Creed.
Last Assassin's Creed.
Because one, y'all didn't market this. Nobody know about Assassin's Creed Shadows.
They know this shit was coming.
This is what's the name? This is March 16th. Y'all say it's coming out March 20th. This is the first trailer I ever seen in my life. This come out in 4 days. So yeah, this is the end of that franchise. It's been a good franchise. Shout out to y'all.
I feel bad for the people that spent 100 hours, 200 hours on this shit.
I don't. That's what y'all like, and that's what y'all like. But you know, at the end of the day, there were some good games, and there were some trash ass games in that lineage. So that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gotta do better. And Ubisoft, y'all tripping, cause all y'all games been kind of trash. Ghost of Recon, Wildlands, bullshit. I'm sorry, straight A bullshit. Y'all could do better. That was trash.
Yeah, it had to be trash, because I don't even know I don't know what they is.
Exactly. That was one of the first games I bought when I got my apartment. I thought it was gonna be cool. It was just, it was so linear, basic. It was like they promoted it. The trailer looked like it was gonna be good, but it was like, I see now people are playing it now, but I guess they updated it or whatever. But nah, I'm cool.
When it first came out.
Yeah. Nah, I'm super sure.
Kind of like Red Dead Redemption, but Red Dead Redemption had a story built out, and but it still took a little time for you to really find the sweet part of the game. So
I'm not gonna ultimately compare it to Red Dead Redemption, because they was in a bag with Red Dead Redemption 2, but somewhat along the same lines. But Red Dead Redemption was like a lot better.
Oh yeah, it's
like you said, it was a storyline. It had its own theme. The mechanics of the game were a lot better.
And you was a cowboy. You feel me? You was shooting. You was a cowboy. Come on, catching horses and animals and shit.
Nah, it just looked better. They spent a lot of time on that game.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
It was well thought out, bro.
Yeah.
They took all the money from the Grand Theft Auto 5 when it first came out and reinvested it into Red Dead Redemption 2, built that world out, made some money off that, coupled it with the GTA Online, and they finna give us the best video game
of all time
be made. So shout out to Rockstar, man. I played San Andreas, like I can't tell you how many times I played this shit.
Real quick.
It's like really like, if I could name a number, probably like at least 55 times. Like,
real quick, there's been reports. So how do you feel like
the game, nigga?
How do you feel about GTA 6 reportedly might cost about $100?
It should cost $100 because this is the last video game you're gonna ever need. The last video game you ever need. Like when they got the first person, I was like, I like it. I love it. I was like, now I really don't have to play Call of Duty. You're like, Call of Duty.
This is what Meta was trying to do. Like, this is already a community already built. Like, folks are still playing this game 13 years later. They created their own servers. They updated the game. Like, this is a whole thing. People are spending time inside this game.
It's making millions, man.
Yeah,
so
like
it's really great, man. It's really cool, man. They really did some great things with that video game, and they will continue to do that shit.
Yeah.
Because now I want a PlayStation 5. Now I want a PS5.
Yeah.
Like GTA coming out.
Me and my wife was like, me and Trees was talking about like, whenever a couple months before it come out, we don't have to make that purchase soon.
You gotta make that purchase.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I agree, because I want to play this when it come out.
Yeah. Cool.
Shit, we done played all the rest of them.
So, as we said, good luck, Assassin's Creed. This your last little run. Because Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, no other video game ain't gonna matter. Like Fortnite, all your users, you know what I'm saying? It's over with. So, look.
Hey, y'all just a placeholder. Remember that.
Oh God, we just waiting for
we just waiting for some real stuff to come out.
We wait for the People's Champ to return.
Hey, you feel me?
Cause I got tired of playing GTA 5. I ain't gonna lie. I beat the story mode at least about 3-4 times. Well, I had to beat it 3 times because I wanted to see 3 different endings. So I made that happen.
Did you play online?
I played online, but I ain't stay around.
But I enjoyed Red Dead Redemption online.
I like that one. Yeah. After you get you some little money and shit, some
yeah,
clothes,
you good. You cool.
Get that fast horse.
You good. You good.
Good, bro. Oh man. So we had So that's been our conversation on the Doc Nash and the Diamond Heist. We appreciate you for showing up.
Yes, sir.
It's your new favorite MC, the DOC, the KEV himself, Doc Nash, and my co-host, my brother, my day one. What's your name, sir?
AD, aka yes. Screen Items.
Yes, sir. So go follow us on Instagram. I'm at Doc Nash. Type it right on in.
I'm at _God status on Instagram.
How do you gotta spell it out?
GAWD status.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna tag that down there below.
Why y'all this out the game? 40 minutes.
Cool. Right. Thank you for tuning in today.
Yes, sir.
It's your new favorite MC, the DOC, the KEV himself, Doc Nash. This is my host, my loyal brother, my day one, straight out the mud from a different mother. You know what I'm saying? What's your name, young man? Why say it like that? What's your name, young man? What's your name, huh? What's your name, huh? Well, hey, this is my man's, bitch. What's your name, huh? Big them up, finish shot down. What's your name, young man? Let's start this shit.
Damn, what size? Fuck.
So there you have it. We appreciate you for showing up to donation.
Why does he like Zorro?
His man sticky head.
You look like R. Kelly.
I'm Boondocks.
Oh, Lord.
Why you didn't get the clear mask? Like, you know we got a clear mask.
Ain't no one tell you look like R. Kelly, nigga.
He wanted to be black so bad.
Nigga like Batman.
He jumped to Batman.
No.
Alright. Shout out to Harkins. Shout out to the New York niggas. Y'all niggas ain't finna do shit, bro.
Y'all gonna be sad again another year.
Another year.
Cat gonna disappoint y'all.
The New York Tears.
Y'all gonna beat that nigga ass.
That ain't the New York Knicks.
Nah, that's OKC. What was on the New York Knicks? They still going on, nigga.
I ain't picked them coming out the West.
Nah.
but alright, real time.
Alright.
Real time. Doing the outro.
No more young man.
My brother. My brethren.
Damn, what's hard? Shit.
Young man.
Young man. What's your name?
What's your name, young man? Damn. Sound like they coach from Penn State.
Young man, what's your name? Sound like pastor. You like a pastor. Young man, say your name.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It sound like Tree's dad. Young fella. How you doing, young fella?
Young fella. You gonna talk shit about the dad on the podcast?
Young fella. I ain't never heard nobody say young fella before. Ever in my life. So him. It's like, oh, you
Oh, nigga, you testing me for real.
young fella. What's going on, young fella?
He testing you, dog. He testing your spirit.
Yeah, nah, that's his verbiage, nigga.
At least he call you buddy.
That's
What's
white
up,
people.
bud?
That's just white people shit.
Young bud.
Hey, if he said that, he really tested me.
Young bud. What's up, young
buddy?
bud?
What's up, buddy?
But do I look like that, bud? I think that's why. Okay, this is why black people we have a problem with it, right?
Okay.
You can't call us bud or buddy.
Let's go into this. Let's go down the rabbit hole.
It ain't necessarily racist, but this is my comical view on it, nigga.
It's almost like son.
It's like son.
In that realm,
you use that with your son. You know what I'm saying? You and your son, they're like tiger. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Let's call it
Tim.
a buck. It sound like boy.
It sound like boy.
That's
It
really
really
what it was. Cause when old boy said that shit to me, that's how it came to me, bro.
Mm.
In my mind, I heard buddy, but in my spirit, I heard boy.
Man.
And I was like, nigga, I don't like that, bro. Then it was like he called everybody bud. I'm like, okay.
Well, you ain't gonna call me bud.
I was like, in my mind, I was like,
we're gonna be talking.
But no. This is the difference.
Nah, I like certain people. If I really like you, and I understand.
It was cool. That's what made it cool. But
if I know you, like, you good.
This is how y'all talk to each other. This is y'all word for like nigga, I guess.
That's how. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like everybody, all the white boys was like bud. I'm like, I don't like it, but cause I'm not used to it.
But yeah, that's like bruh.
Yeah, that's they bro.
That's they bruh.
And it was just like, but it don't come off.
That's two letters too close to the wrong word.
You feel me? Like
hey. Not only that, but me, the only bud I know is Air Bud. You feel me?
Yeah.
I might be. Look, I ain't no dog.
And for somebody to call you bud, ain't nobody ever in your life called you bud. It's just like, what that mean?
What you really mean?
Yeah, what that mean?
It's like a double entendre.
Yes, but it's just like, this is how you use that word.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's why I gotta go to other places to get culturally sound and just see how other people live. And
gotta get exposed to things.
Yeah, cause go ahead.
Right. But I was about to say, man, now you just gotta respect what people want to be called, because that goes into what Joe Budden was saying on his podcast, as far as like people don't want to hear what men got to say about men. Mm-hmm. And we telling you how we want to be treated, and that goes into what I was telling you on the other podcast about the golden rule: treat people how you want to be treated. That's not necessarily that leaves too much room for presumptions, assumptions. Mm-hmm. It's a whole gray area there. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure if you want that person to be a friend of you or be in their life, understand their expectations. You know what I'm saying? Understand who they are. Have a conversation with them. Just ask them. You know what I'm saying? How you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Don't just assume somebody. Like, I mean, that's what people do for social, social discernment and trying to gauge who they is. And like, people are different. That's just it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I never look at another man. Oh, I see that. So this is what we different. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. If I think like that, I didn't want to be like you in the first place. You feel me? So if we thinking different, I want you to be different. I want you to be your own individual. Yeah, that what makes you a man.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
you feel me?
Stand on your own too.
Yeah.
Whether somebody agree with it, the masses agree with it or not. Like that's how you feel. That's how you feel. And also, key point: make sure you articulate your point correctly.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah. So with that being said, that was our last little spiel. We don't want the camera to go off. So it's been your new favorite MC, the DOC, the KEV, Doc Nash, coming to you live from Atlanta with the Diamond Heist. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Also, it's been AD. Follow me on Instagram, _God status, GAWD status. That's it.
And we're going to have all the social medias down there in the bottom. So make sure y'all follow us on those. We're going to keep the conversation rolling. This has been me and my brother. We've been chilling. So, yeah. Thank you.
Peace. Young man.
Young man.
State your name, young man.
You're under arrest. What's my charges, Your Honor? Look at that.
Young man.
Young man.
Fit the beat.